You could find some really great food in some really unlikely places. Recently, I drove past a Celtic Hall that was serving up Jamaican food. So I needed to find out, is Bespoke Taste and See inside of the Celtic Hall in Albany serving up good food or not? The cool thing about this is you would never expect to see a Caribbean place inside of a Celtic Hall. I mean, I wouldn't. I've driven past here hundreds of times, and tonight I decided to stop in. The person running the counter was super nice. Unless she was pulling my chain, I just met a dog named Mr. Boombastic. But you guys care about the food, so let's go try it. Mr. Boombastic, she had to be pulling my chain. Anyway, we got the bags. Let's dig into this. The lady who runs it, she's a character, very funny. Besides Mr. Boombastic dog, which I still think she was joking around with me, she was very talkative, and we talked a lot about how this cuisine is not common for the suburbs around here. If you go to downtown Albany or Troy or Schenectady, you'll find this type of cuisine, but not in the area where we found it. She gave me something. We're gonna get into this in just a second. I don't know what it is. And we got our meal. Wow. Driving home, this smelled terrific. I know it's gonna be a treat. I know it's all home cooked, but let's just dig right in. What I ordered today is called the Hardway. It consists of jerk chicken, curry chicken, and brown stew chicken, all Jamaican style. And you get to pick two sides. The two sides that I picked today, fried plantains, and these are sweet plantains, and rice and peas. In terms of appearance, it's hard on the plate to discern between the brown stew chicken and the jerk chicken. So I'm gonna try one of these browner chickens, and I'll let you know which one's which. Jerk chicken should be spicier. Oh yeah. Ooh. And this one here, we're gonna get down and dirty. You can see my napkin is already soaked. That's definitely jerk chicken. Super spicy. Wow. A lot of Scotch bonnet, deep flavor. Already getting the hiccups. Whew. Might have to dig into my drink a little early. Whew. I swear I could take it. That's good. Man. Damn, that's good. So it's that heat that kind of takes away your breath for a quick second. As it goes down, it actually smooths out a lot and it tastes so good. That probably is like a top 5 jerk chicken that I've ever had. And that says a lot. I've had a lot of jerk chicken over the years. I can't wait to try everything else. Let's go with the next thing, which is curry chicken. And this is all chicken parts. I just tasted a leg. This I think is a thigh. That's delicious too. This one is not spicy at all. I don't know what I was thinking going for the spicy one first. It has that like deep, rich flavor of curry. That's delicious as well. I can't believe how good that is. So far we're batting 1,000. We've gotten through 2 of the proteins. We got 1 more, and that is our brown stew. And this might be a good time to see what's in this cup that she gave me. So she asked me if I wanted gravy on the rice. As an Italian from downstate, I don't know what gravy refers to. So before I do anything, I wanna taste this. Okay. I think I just got ahead of myself a little. This is probably the gravy for the brown stew chicken. So I will grab a piece of that. Man, it smells delicious. So this is clearly all home cooked food. Yeah, that's the same sauce. Man, that's good. One of the dead giveaways that this is a home-cooked meal are the thyme sprigs. Jamaican food is extremely rich in thyme. I don't think that you will see as much thyme used in any food other than Caribbean food. They probably use the most thyme in the world. So far, the proteins are really good. Let's get into a little bit of tasting the sides. So by far, my favorite thing to get with Jamaican food is the rice and peas. What it usually is like soft cooked rice that's seasoned pretty heavily that has pigeon peas. That's typically what's inside of Jamaican food. Sometimes they'll use red beans. It kind of depends on where you're getting it from. But I gotta taste this rice and peas. And for that, we're gonna do 2 bites, and the second bite's gonna get a little crazy. It'll get a little crazy. All right. Wow. The rice is where this definitely stands out as being home cooked. But let's do something a little nutty. We'll get a little of the gravy, we'll get a little of the rice, and the right implement to eat rice is a spoon. You guys know that I'm an advocate for that. And we will probably be wearing this in just a second. Black t-shirt crew. In fact, We'll go with the rest of the sauce on the rice. One thing that you'll see when you'll see these cuisines is a lot of pre-prepared foods. You could see it from a mile away. This might be stuff that she's reheating on the spot, but you know that care went into making every part of this. And for what it is, it's absolutely impressive. Still gotta taste the plantains though, of course. Now these are your sweeter plantains. I saw her actually put them into the deep fryer and they pick up this nice caramelized color. It's gonna taste like banana, I already know, but let's see how good she makes them. Oh yeah. Damn, this is an impressive plate of food. And I know food reviews that are just glowing about the food and don't really give much description are not useful. So I wanna get another bite of each of these things and go into a little bit more of what I'm experiencing. It's quite remarkable. If you're enjoying this video, be sure to hit it with a like and subscribe if you like food. Based on the location, I can't believe that food like this is coming out of a Celtic Hall. There's obviously set up for bingo and whatever stuff that they're doing there. As far as the original intent of the space, I walked in the entrance on the left side of the building and was greeted by the dog of the house, Mr. Boombastic. If that is his real name, you can see into the kitchen from there. As you come around, there's actually a snack bar. She's kind of set up inside of the snack bar within this Celtic Hall. So she gave me a menu, but I was actually looking at her menu on the wall there as far as what to order. She had something on there online that I saw called the Hardway, which gives you an opportunity to sample 3 different types of chicken. And that's what I wanted, but I didn't see it on the board, so I asked her and she gave it to me, and it's also on their menu regularly. So if you want to get this exact dish, when you go in there, you order the Hardway, which I don't know the origin of why they call it that, but there was actually a movie with Jim Kelly called the Hardway. It was an amazing kung fu movie, a little bit of culture thrown in there. It took her a couple minutes to put this together, and honestly, like, I wouldn't say it was an amount of time that was out of hand at all. I went outside to do kind of my filming and all the stuff that I do to make these videos a little bit more interesting. When I got back inside, I was kind of lingering outside of where she has her soda machine, and we talked a little bit about how cool it is that she's inside of there. I can imagine it's probably a cool place to go if you actually do play bingo. And I'm yapping and I'm talking too much. You guys got to get on me about that, especially because I promised we'd go back in and I'd tell you a little bit more about what I'm tasting. Curry chicken. Absolutely falls apart. In fact, you could see it's dangling off my fork now. This definitely has that taste of turmeric, ginger, and it's actually seasoned pretty well. A lot of times when you get this style of food, it either lacks on the salt or is too far salted. The seasoning on this is actually perfect. I wouldn't change a damn thing about it. Yeah, definitely ginger, thyme, curry powder, salt, and it's all balanced perfectly. And I hate to do this to you guys, but best curry chicken I've ever had. Correction, Jamaican curry chicken. Curry is one of those things that kind of is used by a lot of different cultures. So as far as Caribbean curry, this is the best I've ever had. Brown stew chicken. This one has a lot of sweetness and richness to it. I definitely taste some bell pepper in there. As far as spices, I don't know that there's anything really discernible about it. It kind of reminds me of like a Mexican mole. Not like cinnamon. I guess there could be cinnamon in there, but I don't get as much ginger out of that as I did through the curry chicken. But that's to say it's also very good. Let's go with a nice scoop of rice with that brown stew on it with the sauce. Gravy. It's like a dirty rice, so there's obviously some kind of seasonings in that as well. Definitely picking up fresh thyme. And those pigeon peas, they kind of mash up in your mouth as you eat it, and it makes it just a more interesting experience. And she doesn't skimp on the portion either. For $18, I have nothing to complain about there. $20 is extremely reasonable for this. There's a lot of food here, and I will not finish this right now. And last but not least, we're gonna do it, guys. We're gonna make this spicy as hell. You can't go without making it spicy. Rick Orlando makes a Trini Daddy Caribbean hot mustard sauce. It's very much similar to Matooks, which is a sauce that you'll find served with this style cuisine. So let's do it. I'm gonna be wearing it in a minute, aren't I? Oh yeah, look at that. We did not skimp and it did not fall, so here we go. Oh yeah. That mustard in the hot sauce complements it. Ooh, this is loaded with Scotch bonnet. This is loaded with Scotch bonnet. Holy cow, this is good. Holy cow, it's hot. Man, that's good. One of the things I always gotta do when I eat this style of food is get a drink to wash it all down, especially after that spicy ass jerk chicken. Today we went with ginger beer. I'm notorious for making these things explode on me. It's been sitting for a minute. Let's see. We're good. Whew. We are good. So I settled on ginger beer. She had a couple other things there, but this seemed the most appropriate. Holy cow. Ooh, sweet, spicy. I've never had this brand with that cool cat on there, but this is damn good, man. Ah, making a mess. Delicious. Let me show you some of the real beauty behind this particular dish. So at a certain point, you get down underneath the chicken, right? And there you have a little bit of rice that had the ability to soak up all these sauces. And there we go. That right there is the perfect bite. See that? All 3 sauces on the rice. ridiculous. As far as other stuff on the menu, it's not just chicken. Some fish stuff on there, oxtail, curry goat, jerk and surf. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, and Rasta pasta. If you check the link in the description, you can see my recipe for Rasta pasta. If her jerk chicken is any indication, that Rasta pasta is gonna be spicy as heck, and I'm gonna love the hell out of it. The last time we tried Jamaican food here was at a place called Caribbean First Choice. Check out that video right here to see how it compares.